are live, so hopefully everyone can join in tonight. Or if you can't, it's okay. It's Thursday night tech talk, and I haven't really live streamed in a minute now, so we can get a few people in here. I am streaming on the Pixel 5a for those of you who are in and want to know what's going on there. I kind of wanted to see the quality of this. Just looking at the screen, it looks pretty nice on my end. I am connected to Wi-Fi, so I'm hoping the connection is okay. I mean, if not, I can probably just disconnect and go straight back to, the SIM card that I'm using, which is under visible. So let's see if any of you guys get the notifications that I am live. I'm gonna check my phone, my Pixel 4 over here. It says I am live, so looks a little laggy, looks a little grainy. So hopefully we can see what's going on here. Check the chat also just to make sure. It says 0 people are online, but it says I have 2 likes already. So again, tech for your needs. What's going down, dog? How's it going, man? Thanks again for joining in today, by the way. Let me know how this is looking, by the way. It looks a little laggy to me. And again, that could go back to my connection. I might have to edit that and disconnect my Wi-Fi. We'll see. I just don't want to lose. I just don't want to lose connection right now, I guess. So hopefully we can get things going. How's it going? Tech for your needs. What's up? How's it going, man? Again, I am officially a part of Team Pixel, so super excited. Super pixelate. Yeah, it looks pixelated, right? Again, that could go back to my connection. So hopefully that works itself out. Again, if it doesn't, well then let's find out. Mario Super, what's going down? Okay, hopefully that fixes the issue. I don't know if it will. It looks like it looks a little bit better on my end now. And that just shows you guys how bad my Wi-Fi is or how bad my internet at home is. Yeah, let me know how I sound also. Looks like I'm seeing your guys here. So Super Mario Super, what's up? Tech for your needs, what's going down? Looks like we got 5 people in the chat. So you guys, thanks for joining in. Again, if you guys are wondering which phone I am filming on or which I am live streaming on, I am filming on the Pixel 5a, which has not been released yet to the public yet. So again, big shout out to Google for sending this specific device out. I haven't really done a live stream with the phone yet, just because I really wanted to kind of mess with the phone. I've had it for about a week now, so I can kind of give you guys an opinion on it already. There's a little bit of controversy that's going along with the specific device, so we'll get that going. But I just want to, I guess, wait to see if anyone else comes in. How's everyone doing tonight, by the way? I was out today, so I went to haircut, got a nice fresh fade today. And I am currently uploading a video that compares the Pixel 4a a little bit to the 5a, and it was that video is mostly more of a Android 12 to Android 11 comparison, right? Do you know when the phone is going to be released? Honestly, probably not too long from now. I mean, I know there's websites or whatever that are saying it's coming out soon, but now I feel like the actual initial release is going to be delayed due to what's been happening with the camera issues, and I'm hoping or thinking that maybe Google might delay its release a little bit, and they might end up pushing back the Pixel 6 and the Pixel 6 Pro just because of that. So just keep that in mind. Here we go. I'm gonna check something on my other phone really quick. I feel like I have like a million phones now, so we'll see how that goes. People are sending me videos and stuff over here. So again, I hope you guys are doing good today. By the way, again, I was trying to enjoy my day, and I decided, hey, let's get in on the chat tonight. Let's Google it. Let's see, when will the Pixel 5a be released? Let's find out. I want to know. And I'm using my Mac behind me, by the way. When will the Pixel 5a be released? Yeah, that's happening, but it says the Pixel 5a launched on August 17th and is available for pre-order now. While the Pixel 5a release date will be August the 26th in the US and Japan. So technically today, that's what Google's saying. Now, of course, I don't know, right? That things can change. But for this is what Google's telling me on tech, and they're getting that source from techradar.com, right? Again, I know the video's a little washed out. Let's see. I'll show you off arenas just because I trust their judgment more a little bit, right? Let's see. It says it's going to be released in the US and Japan. Let's jump straight into yada yada. I just want to make sure that it says Pixel 5 release date. The Pixel 5 will be released only in the US, in Japan, and what about abroad? It was announced today, August the 17th, and will hit shelves 2 weeks later on the 26th. Today's the 26th already, guys, so I mean, this phone should already be out. You should be able to go to a store or Best Buy or whoever has it online and buy it. I don't know if Amazon has it yet. I might have to check out Amazon's website really quick. Let's do that. Amazon.com and let's see if it's available. Let's see if it's available. Pixel 5a. So far, I'm only seeing cases right now, and you can still order the Pixel 5. But and the Pixel 4, I'm still not. But anyways, we'll just ignore that for now. So we'll get that going. Oh, hello. The dog just let herself in. Hey, Sophia. So okay, let's see if anyone's chatting. But yeah, according to Google, this thing was supposed to be released today. So hopefully that comes out. Or checking the dogs out. Looks like they have bugs on them. No. Oh. Eat 'em. Eat the bug. Hold on, I'm gonna grab something really quick. 1 second. Okay, sorry, I'm looking for something on the floor. I know it looks weird, but I'm trying to catch a bug. Nobody likes bugs, by the way. I guess it might have gone away. That or it got picked up by my other dog, and my other dog already might have eaten it. But anyways, okay. How's it going? Let's see who else is joining in. Don't forget to smash the like button if you guys are just joining in, by the way. So, I just want to chat with my subscribers again. Right now I'm at 12.4k subs, which, really isn't a lot in YouTube standards nowadays. I feel like to have a lot of subscribers, you need to have like at least in the hundreds of thousands. But I do appreciate the followers that I do have. So again, don't forget to smash the like button as you guys are coming in, right? And again, I'm a new Pixel 5 member or Team Pixel member, and I'm super grateful for that because I've been using Google and Nexus devices for years already. I had the original Nexus 4, the Nexus 5, I had the Nexus 6, I had the Nexus 5X. I just never had the Huawei version of the Nexus, and I never had the original like HTC Nexus device or the I guess the Galaxy Nexus which would have been the Nexus 2. I don't know what the Nexus 3 was. I don't know who made that phone or whatever. I don't know if the Galaxy was the third variant. But I know HTC made the first variant of the Nexus device, and LG for the most part made most of those Nexus devices, which I was a fan of. A lot of people didn't like the phones back then because cameras weren't exactly on par with iPhone cameras as well. But the thing about those devices were they were very fluid. They were very on par with usability of it, right? So like you can get one of those phones, and it was very fluid. And vanilla Android back then was pretty much on par. I can basically tell you it's pretty on par with what iOS was back then. And again, I can tell you that because although I didn't have an iPhone, I did have an iTouch second gen or third gen, whatever, and it basically was like at the time like an iPhone 3 at the time. So I just comparing that to like what Android was doing with the Nexus devices, I can tell you right away that they were basically like neck to neck, as far as like how the software ran, how fluid it was, and they were just fun to use. So there's that. Stephen, has anyone else said anything here? I'm like looking at the actual stream here. So again, if you guys are here, don't hesitate to say hi. I'm surprised my boy Latrell hasn't jumped in just yet. He's still here. Hopefully Tech for Your Needs is still here. Tech for Your Needs again. I'm not StreamYarding it right now, right? Otherwise, I would definitely invite you into the chat, right? But for the most part, again, let me go ahead and recap you guys what's been going on with the Pixel 5a, right? So I got the device last week, right? And jumping into a few days already, I've done several tests already. So first of all, let's just get the the stuff out of the air already. So everyone already knows that if you are a Pixel person and follow the Pixel lineup, that it is having a little bit of controversy right now concerning the camera and the video recording. So first of all, I have no complaints as far as pictures and whatnot. It takes amazing pictures. The phone is very impressive as far as fluid wise. Jumping from app to app. Hold on, let me get this song out. Go. I don't know why you're begging to come in. Okay, sorry. Okay, so, and again, let me know how this looks, by the way. see. Gboy888 says, received the pre-order today. Good bang for the buck, and it's a meet and process phone. Thanks for coming in, Tech for Your Needs. I know that there's probably other live streams that you guys could be looking at, but the fact that you guys are here online, I really appreciate it. So again, Gboy888 says again he received his pre-order today. It's good bang for the buck, right? You know, covers all the basics in a good way. So yeah, he's right. You know what I mean? You know, if you're just buying a phone that just generally works extremely well, the Pixel 5a is going to do that for you, right? Again, the controversy goes back to the camera and the video recording. So if you're shooting in 4K at 60 frames a second, some people have noticed, and some people haven't, but some people, a lot of people that we're seeing out there are saying that it's overheating. So I actually went and tested this theory out, and I went out a couple days back during the weekend, and I decided I'm gonna go shoot outside in like 90 degree weather. Keep in mind, I live in Texas, right? So I went out and I shot in the 90-degree weather, and for the most part, 4K at 60 frames a second lasted about less than a minute. A couple of days ago, I did actually go shoot at nighttime to see if there would be a difference to see how long the 4K at 60 frames a second would last, and the recording actually stopped a lot sooner. And this is because the sun was already going down at the time, but it didn't even last about like 30 seconds before the phone gave me that overheat notification. 4K at 30 frames per second lasts a little bit longer, but I did get overheat options on both of those where it did overheat in both scenarios. So 4K in general will overheat the phone, you know what I mean? Of course, if you're depending on your environment, it's going to be okay. You know, if you guys are in a cold room and it's 60 degrees inside the room, then you guys might be a lot more solid than what I was. Again, I live in South Texas, so it is very hot, sometimes very, very humid in the area, right? But in this case, you know, that's the experience that I've had. Again, not everyone's going to experience what I've experienced on the Pixel, right? So going forward, you know, again, aside from the camera, first of all, I tested it with still shots, and the still shots are amazing on this device. Like, I mean, I was impressed by the Pixel 4a. Like, I love the Pixel 4a, how it shoots. Pixel 5a, the pictures just blow my mind away. You know, I did portrait mode in the evening, and if you guys follow me on Twitter, you'll see I posted a couple of pictures on how the pictures looked at nighttime. Amazing, the detail. Like, I don't know what it's doing. I guess you know, the super night mode processes the image in a way where it just like it brightens the photo up, and it just makes it look very good. Let's see. Gboy says, I don't usually shoot video in 4K at 60 frames, but plan to try tomorrow. I'm hoping the September security patch will provide software updates to remedy the overheating issue. So yeah, this is basically what I've been saying, right? You know, on my Twitter or on other videos, is that hopefully Google does try to fix this in a software update. You know, my buddy Tito, aka Aloha Andre, aka Mr. Pixel, big shout out to you because I know you're gonna watch this later. You know, he did mention that the processor actually lies a little below the camera sensor, which I don't know if that, you know, makes makes a difference as far as, like, you know, this getting hot and then affecting the processor, or I'm sorry, the processor getting hot and warm and then it affecting the camera sensor. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people have tested the Google Pixel 5 and they run the same test and they don't have the same issue, right? You know, again, I've had other people like Latrell, aka Ascentech, do the test, and he said he had no issues with his regular Pixel 5. So going forward, again, you know, the phone has a Snapdragon 765G, again, 6.3-inch display, beautiful display, by the way. I have no issues with the display. The speakers sound okay. I don't think the speakers are as great as they could be, but they sound okay. What else? Besides the Snapdragon processor, which again, it's very fluid. I haven't had an issue with it. It's running Android 11. This specific phone is actually, which is the Pixel 4a, is running Android 12. So this one is a little bit buggy, but for the most part, it's still very fluid. So going back again, I'm really enjoying the phone usage. You know, again, I'm not a super heavy user like some other people would be. You know, I don't have like a million apps on it, right? But I do have the basics. You know, I have my Twitters, I have my Facebook, I have my Instagram, I have TikTok. You know, I haven't downloaded any major like heavy graphical interface games yet, but I do plan to download either like Fortnite or Call of Duty. I did see Latrell play Fortnite on his. And I might end up doing that, you know what I mean? Because I do want to connect my Xbox control and get that going. Let's see. G-Boy says, or maybe we'll have to wait until Android 12 is released. Otherwise, everything is so snappy. It keeps up with my Pixel 4 XL. Yeah, and that's because what the Pixel 4 XL has what a Snapdragon 865 processor, I believe, which from a couple years ago that was a flagship processor, right? In all the high-end phones like the Galaxy S10 or whatever, the S20, the original S20, whatever you want to call it. So that was one of the higher end processors a couple years back, and it still is if you think about it. Like that, it's going to get the job done. For the most part, I think the 5. A lot of people are kind of saying, why was the 5A released to begin with? Though, because if you think about it, it's kind of like in the middle of the Pixel 5 and the Pixel 4A 5G in a way. Oh, hello. I don't know why I'm getting all these notifications. I'm getting emails. Emails. Look at that. It's saying that my phone temperature on the Pixel 4A is 90 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know if you guys can catch that or not. Let's see. 90 degrees. Anyways, so yeah, I mean, again, most overheating issues, I did notice when using the phone, just kind of lying, going through social media, Instagram, again, checking my email, is that the phone does get warm to the touch very easily. Again, that goes back to the aluminum battery, right, or the aluminum backing of the device. I have a case on it now, so I don't feel it as bad because, the case kind of absorbs the heat a little bit, right? But that's something that I really didn't like about the phone. I'm going to tell you that right now. And again, you'll probably see this in my official review video if I ever decide to make an official review video. I feel like review videos are so structured sometimes, you know what I mean? And I might want to make separate videos talking about different areas of the phone, right? So I feel like I don't really sit and make regular review videos anymore like normal people do, where they talk about everything that the phone has to offer. Sometimes I like to break it up and split it up, and I think that's what I might do with this specific phone. We'll see. But G-Boy, again, thanks for interacting, by the way. Tech for Your Needs, let's see. I missed your question, by the way, Tech for Your Needs. Hold on, let me read this. So Tech for Your Needs says, do you think the heating issue is a hardware or can it be fixed with the software update? Most likely it's a hardware issue. I'm going to tell you that right now. Again, just from what Tito told me, again, he said, again, the processor lays right below the camera sensor, which is like in this area. And again, because the phone has a bigger battery, that's probably one of the main issues also for it heating up a little more is because there might be an issue with the heat not being able to be regulated properly in the actual phone, right? And again, that aluminum backing is basically not helping either, in my opinion. That's gonna make the phone hotter because it's not going anywhere, right? It's just staying in there. So for the most part, I don't know if a software issue will fix this. You know what I mean? I mean, the phone was released today, so if anything, they might have to take away 60 frames a second, which a lot of people might cry and gripe about, right? But if you think about it, this is an A series phone, right? It's not their flagship level device. It's not meant to be putting out stuff like that. Now, of course, there's some phones that can do 4K at 120 frames a second probably nowadays. 60 frames a second was good though. I mean, or is good. It can be good. Again, it's not going to be the end all be all for a lot of people that are buying this phone. Again, a lot of the reason why people buy Pixel phones is because they want that nice crispy picture. Not a lot of them buy them for videos, to be honest. Me personally, I noticed that yes, I use my cell phone's videos, right? But at the same time, I don't use them as much for pictures as I do for videos. So I actually lean towards more the video side of these devices now. And again, he says maybe we'll have to wait for Android 12. Again, I don't think Android 12 is really going to fix this specific issue. Maybe when that security release happens, it'll happen, and then whenever Android 12 does come out and this phone is ready for Android 12, hopefully that fixes the issue, right? But I just really don't think that Android 12 is going to fix this issue. And one thing I can tell you about Android 12 is I am not a fan of Android 12. Again, I'm running Android 12 beta on this specific device, and I have a lot of gripes about Android 12, but I mean, for the most part, it's mostly because of the skin. And I go over it in one of the videos I'm uploading a little bit, and there's things that I missed because I was comparing the Pixel 5a to the 4a. But again, I went on and on and on about different type of things. What do you, Mama? Hold on, my little dog has to be bugging me up here. What's the matter, Mama? All right, let's get Chula on my lap. Make sure she doesn't have any tickies on her. It's National Dog Day, by the way, guys. So if you guys don't have a dog, Go adopt one from your local humane society. Don't buy one from breeders. Okay, this one was a stray dog that just kind of wandered to our door. She was real skinny and thin, and she was a little smaller at the time. And now she's real plump and fat. Her name's Chula. But again, happy National Dog Day to the dogs out there. This dog, we got her about a year ago. You know, she was wandering in my neighborhood, and actually my neighbors had picked her up, and they had just let her out to go do her business. And she ended up at our. I ended up seeing her. I told my mom and my sister about it, and my neighbors, you know, ended up, you know, letting us just keep the dog. I guess they were like, oh, yeah, you know, it is what it is. So Chula, she's a big pain in the butt though. She just likes to bug me all the time. She likes to be snuggling and licking me and whatnot. So she's a really good dog though. And again, not a lot of people like Chihuahuas, but she's actually a little sweetie. As far as Chihuahuas go, right? But she can get rowdy with the other dogs because I have 3 other dogs. So, you know, be nice to animals. Be kind, guys. Because again, these little buggers, if you see them on the street, you know, they're starving, they're hungry. You know, they might be lost from their homes, right? You know what I mean? And you know, a lot of the times they're just looking for a meal, or they're just looking to get warm or to stay out of ugly weather. You know what I mean? They're not looking to hurt you or you know, be bad for you. You know what I mean? Again, you know, they're like an extension of your family, and they really change you and how you see things. You know. And again, Shula's a good little dog, although she's a pain because she likes to pee everywhere. So, anyways, looks like I only have 2 people in the chat. I mean, I had people jumping in and out, but you know, it looks like maybe you and G Boy are like the 2 main guys over here. G Boy, tell me about yourself, man. I don't know. Your name is not familiar to me on my channel. So again, Tech for Your Needs. I know Tech for Your Needs. He's one of my boys, right? G Boy, let me know a little bit about yourself, where you're from. Again, if you're not familiar with my channel, again, my name is B Tech Reviews. I'm from South Texas. I've had this channel since 2012. And excuse me, I just ate a little while ago, so my burps are coming up already. But for the most part, you know, I've been doing YouTube since 2012, almost 10 years on this channel, I think. Because next year is 2020. Oh my God, it's 2022 next year. Mind blown. Anyways, so you know, I've been, you know, doing the tech. I've been in the tech review game for about 10 years already. You know, again, my channel's small. I don't consider myself a big channel. You know, when I hit my first 1,000 subs, I was like, man, I'm gonna be big. And then, you know, at the time I was going through school and I was doing a lot of different things. That, you know, I was working full time. I've been working full time, and you know, my main job, I work in retail and e-commerce, right? But you know, on my side hustles, this is one of my side hustles, is doing YouTube. And again, I love the tech community. I love tech reviews in general. I mean, aside from phones, you know, anything that, you know, sellers want to send me to look at, I usually will try to do my best job looking at the device or whatever I'm looking at and reviewing it. And it looks like Coco, my other dog, just jumped on. So say hi to Coco, by the way, guys. Again, National Dog Day. So give me kisses, mama. So anyways, you know, I've just been, you know, I don't live stream all the time. I'm gonna throw you on the bed. I just throw on the bed. I don't live stream all the time. Normally, I try to do it at least once a week just to kind of stay up to date with my community here, right? And keep them up to date. And again, I'm super proud to be a part of Team Pixel now. So big shout out. I think the guy that reached out to me, his name's Mark on Twitter. I don't know if he's watching, if he really watches my videos, right? But you know, I do want to give big shout outs to people that recommended me to be a part of Team Pixel, because first of all, that's huge, right? You're being you know, you're one of the first people to test out these devices, and keep in mind, you know, they are sending these devices for free. You know, they're not paying us to, you know, say good things or bad things about these devices, right? But they are sending them so that we can give our feedback on the devices, right? And overall, I love the Pixel 5a, you know, minus, you know, if there's just that one complaint, it's obviously the 460 frames a second, but overall, it's a very solid device. Just like G-Boy said, you know, it covers a lot of bells and whistles. Again, you know, the improvement that you see on this from last year's device is, one, again, you have that IP rating, so, you know, if you drop it in water, or if you spill water on it, or if you drop it in a puddle of water, for instance, you know, your device isn't going to be ruined. Again, it has that bigger battery, the 4600 milliamp battery. So again, you're going to get a battery that lasts you most of the day, or sometimes 2 days. You know what I mean? Again, it really just depends on the user. Tech for Your Needs says BRB. Oh, Tech for Your Needs, you're leaving me, man. Where you're going? But anyways, you know, again, just super proud. to be a member of the Team Pixel community now. You know what I mean, and getting to see some of my other peers become a part of the community as well. So just quick shout outs here, really quick. I want to give AEW. Juan says AEW. He sees that AEW championship belt, by the way. I can talk about wrestling also, by the way. You know, obviously the big thing in the news recently with AEW is CM Punk returning last week, right? Last Friday, which I was watching. I watched that live. You know, I watched SmackDown first, obviously. You know, a lot of people are not. A lot of people are upset with WWE, first of all, and WWE, it's its own entity, right? You know, this man, you know, his big billion-dollar company is one thing, and then AEW is another. You know what I mean? A lot of people like to compare the two, but me personally, like, they're two separate companies, right? You know, CM Punk, he was with WWE. He did his thing. You know what I mean? You know, he might have had his disagreements with the company, but if you look at it, you know, even though he says like, oh, he didn't really fit the mold to be the company, right? You know, the company still made him world champion several times, right? You know, he was ECW champion, he was world champion, he was WWE champion. You know what I mean? So he did a lot of great things in that company. You know, whether he says, oh, I left pro wrestling when I left Ring of Honor, and that was I don't know how many years ago, 15, 20 years ago already, and now he's back. You know, now he's back in professional wrestling, and you know, again, people are gonna criticize whatever. You know, I respect CM Punk for what he does, right? I do see that. It's that little title is actually I bought it at Walmart. I originally I was doing a podcast with my friends, um, who we talk about wrestling that called Armbar. But anyways, you know, again, the title. This is a tech channel, by the way. This is not this is not a wrestling channel. Although every now and then I do have a few of my buddies that know that I do like wrestling come in here and they'll talk about it, right? Or I'll talk about it. So again, we can talk about it right now if you want. But again, that's the big news right now that's going on is, you know, CM Punk debuting on Dynamite yesterday on Wednesday, and you know, again, it's getting ratings. You know what I mean? And you know, again, he said that he's here to help the younger talent. You know, he's there to settle some scores backstage also. So you know, he has history with guys like Chris Jericho. You know, he has histories with guys like Daniel Bryan or Bryan Danielson, who's going to come into AEW eventually, right? And there's a lot of ex-WWE talent in the locker room. Fika like Christian Cage, you know what I mean? Who, again, you didn't really get to see Christian Cage duke it out with CM Punk a lot, but, you know, now that he's the Impact Champion, again, the forbidden door is open, you know what I mean? And the fact that AEW works with a lot of other promotions like AAA, New Japan, Impact Wrestling, haven't really seen them work with Ring of Honor, but, you know, they are open to work with companies as long as it benefits both. To me, I think what Tony Khan is doing is genius, right? Because he's allowing his talent to go and wrestle for other companies, right? But at the same time, you know, he wants both shows to succeed, right? So, you know, he's bringing in other companies' talents to kind of get them over, and then he's letting his talents go over to their territory to help get them over. You know what I mean? So sorry, my dog keeps bugging me, by the way. But yeah, that's just a little toy replica of the AEW title. I wish I could have a real replica. I do have two other replica belts. They're not here in this room, but I do have one of the WWE regular title and then the new United States Championship. So those ones I do have. So and again, I've always been a WWE fanboy since I was a kid. Pretty much since I've been watching wrestling since I was like 6 or 7 years old. I'm 35 now, so you can say that I've been watching for a good almost 30 years already, right? So a lot of people like to bash WWE's content now, and I can see the validity in that. You know what I mean? I used to have the original spinner title also, but I ended up selling it to one of my buddies. But I used to have like a collection of replica belts. I used to have the white strap Intercontinental title, the black strap Intercontinental title, the spinner title, the original Big Gold. I used to have two versions of the Big Gold, the Fandu version and then the WWE version of the Big Gold with the red backing with the I like to call it the Mark Henry World title because that's the one that he had. And again, you know, let's see. G-Boy says, gotta go. Thanks for the 5A coverage. Looking forward to your future videos on the 5A. Hey, man. I mean, don't hesitate to post videos yourself, G-Boy. And I'm hoping, I don't know if I'm going to get the 6 or the 6 Pro. You know, being a part of Team Pixel doesn't mean you're going to get every single device, right? What's going down? Aloha, Android. Welcome, Tito. I didn't think you were going to get on tonight, but thanks for joining in on the chat. I know Tech for Your Needs is here. And we got one of our buddies that we're talking about wrestling right now, actually. And it's National Dog Day, by the way. So say hi to Chula. She is sitting on my lap and licking my arm as we are doing as we are doing this live. So here, let me get the camera a little closer. And I am live streaming on Pixel 5a right now. So the Pixel 5a apparently was released today. Again, I think Tech for Your Needs says that you can get it on Google's website. A lot of people that pre-ordered it are actually getting it today. CM Punk and AEW, enough said. Haha. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people return to wrestling, and it's been a long time coming. He's been in. A lot of the times back when he first left WWE, there was points where he said, "I'm not coming back to wrestling." You know what I mean? So, and he said it several times. And once he started his UFC career, etc., like that, once that didn't work out, he's just been, doing appearances. He's doing acting. He was acting. I think he's doing that show that's on Showtime right now, also, that heel show or whatever, with forget that actor's name, but anyway. Looking forward to his match with Darby Allin. Yeah, that's gonna be great. I mean, I'm hoping that I'm not working that day. That way I can catch it. I mean, if not, I'll try to probably just catch the repeat of the actual event, right? Because I know websites that you can watch it for free. That's why. But anyways, I'm excited about it. I know we all might not be as what's the word that I'm looking for? Not impressed, but it might not be something that we might think we're gonna get, right? Again, CM Punk hasn't not wrestled in 7 years, and even though he's starting to train now with guys like Aleister Black, aka Malachi Black now, it might not be what we think, right? He might have that ring rust. It might be like seeing Goldberg wrestle against current WWE superstar right now in Bobby Lashley. So we'll see. Let's see. Let's see. Looking forward to his match. Oh yeah, I'll let you know about the links, man. Just make sure that you have a browser that has like a pop-up blocker, okay? So yeah, Juan says Daniel Bryan is coming to AEW. CM Punk said so. He said just be patient. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's gonna be true. I heard that I'm hearing that he really wants to do stuff with New Japan, Daniel Bryan. So if that's the case, who knows? Daniel Bryan might decide to go win the New Japan World Championship, and then he might decide to, jump in AEW's territory. I would love that. That would be amazing. Like, people don't realize it, but right now is like the best time to be a wrestling fan. Because there's just so much content to watch now. I mean, you have WWE and their three main shows, which are again, Raw, SmackDown, NXT. And if they have other things, I don't know what they show on Peacock or on the former WWE network anymore, because I don't really follow it that much. I really only watch it for the pay-per-views now. But I mean, I know that they were putting out original content prior to going back to Peacock, and the only one that I really know is the Broken Skull sessions with Stone Cold, right? But other than that, AEW, of course, AEW has 4 shows. Their main dynamite, they have Dark Elevation, they have AEW Dark on Monday and Tuesday, then they have Rampage on Friday, and if you look at it, Cody also has like his own promotion going on in the background, which I think it's called the Nightmare Factory. They have their own YouTube channel. They put out shows. So again, and of course there's Impact. There's Ring of Honor still, if you can catch it in your locally syndicated channels. New Japan Wrestling. And other promotions like MPW. There's just so many. There's so many promotions out there to watch, etc. Like that. It's just crazy. Like there's so many wrestlers. Like I live in Texas. Texas is like huge. It has so many wrestling promotions, guys. Teddy Long has his promotion SWE or is it SEW or SWE, where again he puts out shows. You have NWA, of course, with Billy Corgan. You know what I mean? Again, there's just a lot of stuff going on in the wrestling world right now, and it's crazy. You know what I mean? I love to reiterate the fact that AEW is working with other promotions. Kenny Omega, again, just a couple weeks ago was fighting for the Triple H championship against Andrade. In the AAA promotion at Triple Mania. Again, he was on Impact. He's been on a few Impact main events now. It's just been going on and on. We're like, and I love to see that. And I'm hoping whoever wins the next championship from Kenny Omega, if that ever happens, right? They get to go on and they get to, promote the company in other territories also. I love that. I mean that in itself gives the name All Elite, right? Because to me, the company recognizes that you know that there are other promotions out there. Yes, Tony Khan, you know, he's gonna think that his promotion is the best promotion and that he's putting out the best content, but that doesn't stray from the fact that he's not letting his guys go out and do their own thing, right? He's letting them do signings, like for instance, Thunder Rosa, right? Thunder Rosa, who owns her own, you know, promotion as well. He's allowing her to go do her own thing, right? While being a part of the company, right? So she's doing Mission Pro Wrestling, right? Uh, excuse me. Is it Mission Pro Wrestling? Because I know there's major MPW, which is okay. I think that's her promotion. MPW, Mission Pro Wrestling. Anyway, going back to the Pixel 5a, again, you know, very solid device. You know what I mean? Again, I have to say, and Rob, I know you missed it earlier. I was talking about the camera and the overheating issues, and hopefully that it will be addressed either in a software update or something. You know what I mean? But thinking on it now, like, you know, I did watch Latrell's video on it, you know, and I kind of agree with him. But like, and for me, like from a consumer standpoint, if you're going to promote or, you know, say that this phone is going to have something and then sell it and then it having a feature that just doesn't work, you know, then why promote it that way, right? You know, or, you know, again, I'm hoping that they don't delete the 4K 60 frame a second in the software update, you know, or just get rid of it altogether, right? I mean, 4K 30 works, right? You know, I've tried 4K 30, it does work. It does overheat on 4K 30 as well. Again, I'm live on this phone, and the phone, I mean, who knows? Let's see. I downloaded the temperature app. Let's see if it's, let me see if I can tell you what the temperature on the phone is now that I've been live streaming. Right now, the phone temp is 103 degrees right now. So again, I live in South Texas right now. The heat in my city right now is probably a good like 85 degrees where I live, maybe. Let's see. Yeah, let's look at that right now. I don't know if you guys can see that. It says 84 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's kind of hot where I live right now. That's, I mean, and I know it's hot where you live also, Rob. It's what, 80? You live in Arizona, so I'm pretty sure the evenings get hot over there also, or they can get hot. Sorry, I'm like looking at the floor over here. Let's see. So he does says it will get fixed. Google acknowledged it before the launch, so Google is aware of it, and it may be fixed with Android 12. Speaking of Android 12, right? You already know what I'm going to tell you. I hate this, man. I hate the drop-down menu bar, man. I hope that when Android 12 releases, there's going to be a way to revert back to the old way, because I just hate this. I do not like this at all. This is one thing that I hate the most as far as, like, you know, the update itself. Otherwise, you know, aside from a few apps being buggy, like my YouTube Studio never works, right? Other than that, you know, we'll see how it goes. Let's see. You know what? But I don't want to have to limit the background processing for now, because first of all, like when I'm using the camera app, I'm only using like 2 to 3 apps to begin with in the background. So I feel like those apps shouldn't take control over how I'm using the device, right? And yes, I know I can go back, I can go in there and tweak stuff, like you said and you had mentioned, and thanks for the advice, right? But I don't think that's something that I'm gonna do personally. Uh, I know. I hate the fact that it's gonna stay that way, dude. It's like the ugliest thing to look at. I honestly hate looking at it right now. Like, it's just, ugh. Otherwise, the rest of Android 12 is really not that bad. But even the lock screen, like, I'm really not a fan of the lock screen either. You know what I mean? But again, that's just me. And I'm uploading a video right now that kind of compares Android 12 versus Android 11. Again, I didn't really complain about the drop-down menu bar, but I just kind of show you guys, like, oh, like streaming on the Pixel 5a. Let me know how the camera quality looks. I am using a little like plug-in microphone, by the way, so this is not the exact sound that you would probably get from the Pixel 5a. I did want to test it out, but maybe I'll do that in a later video, right? For the most part, you know, again, I'm super impressed by the phone. Like, you know what I mean? Whether the skeptics are saying bad things about it because of the camera overheating issue or not, the phone is still a really great phone for what it is. Let's see, you will cringe looking. I know, I'm going to cringe looking at the notifications. Who knows, it might keep me away from... this might keep me away from liking Android and the next version of Android. What did I do with my iPhone? Okay, I was like, where's my other phone? It's up here. Hold on, I'm nudging the tripod over here. My dog keeps bothering me, and I need something to drink because my throat is... I was actually training a few of my new coworkers that got hired recently a couple days ago, and I was talking like all day, so my throat is kind of bothering me. Hyundai, but I'm on the mug. I bought that when I bought that car like what 7 or 8 years ago. I think I bought that car in 2014. I no longer have that car, but it's a good memory. Whoever sold me the car ended up making me a mug, and then he put congratulations with my name on it. He actually spelled my name right, which I'm surprised because a lot of people don't know how to spell. You'd be surprised. Not a lot of people know how to spell Michael. So people spell it, I guess, several ways, but to me there's only one way to spell Michael. Yeah, so I was talking about pictures earlier. Dude, the dynamic range on the Pixel 5a is crazy, man. It's crazy amazing how good the pictures are. And I was telling him, like, dude, I was already impressed on how good the Pixel 4a was shooting. You know, and I love the Pixel 4a, and I would love to do a picture comparison on some of this stuff also, right? And I have the 3a. The 3a is sitting over there, so I'm thinking I might do like a video on all three devices when it comes to like videos and whatnot. You know what I mean? Just to kind of get that going. I'm thinking about doing something like that, Rob. Let me know if you think that would be something interesting to see, right? But for the most part, you know, I might have to do separate videos, right? Do that, compare all three, right? Yeah, we'll see. I mean, because even the Pixel 3a can shoot in 4K, right? So I would really like to see, you know, how and compare the camera sensors on all four of them, right? In the words, do it, right? Yeah, maybe. We'll see, man. Yeah, just man, these phones, man, they're so, dude. I'm gonna tell you one thing. I love the Pixel 3a, dude. I love that phone. Like I didn't think that phone was gonna be that great, but that phone is just as fluid as the 4a, and it's just as fluid as the 5a. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna tell you guys right now, like people that are watching, and if you guys are thinking about getting the newest A series phone from Google, if you're gonna get it, you really want to get it because it has the 5G features and the extended battery, right? But if you just want a phone that's gonna take crispy pictures and decent video, and one that's very fluid and will work generally well, like again, like all of these phones, I use them all daily. I swap from phone to phone when I'm here at the house. iPhone is my daily driver, but when I'm at home, I switch over to again my Pixel phones. And recently, I've also been using the TCL 20 Pro 5G, which I haven't put a SIM card in yet, but I can already tell you that this device is pretty awesome. I love using this one also, and this phone, even though the screen is ginormous, like TCL phones are just impressing me. The usability of these, like the cameras on these are pretty great also. So, okay, hold on. Let's see. Is anyone saying anything? Let's see. The Pixel A series is Boss Pro, Android optimized as good as the Pixel flagships. The camera's on point and the low price. You can't go wrong. Yeah, and you know I think it's pretty impressive what this phone is for the price. I think that what this phone is, what, 449 brand new. I think that's how much the Pixel 4a 5. Well, no, the 4a 5G was 499. I don't know if it's cheaper now. Let's find out. Let's find out. Let's see if the Pixel 4a 5G is cheaper now. Let's go to google.com. Google Pixel 4a 5G. You can buy them directly from Google's website also, store.google.com. Let's see how much Google's charging for this. Oh, it just gives you a buy option. Let's see. So there's a couple versions of it. Verizon says from $5.99 or $24 a month. The Google Fi unlocked version is $4.99. It's out of stock. We might not be able to find that anymore, honestly. Am I getting the, okay, hold on. Am I getting the Pixel Buds? No, actually, you know what? I haven't gotten, besides the Pixel 5a, nothing has actually been sent to me, and there has been no communication as far as them wanting to send out any other devices right now. So I don't know if I'm gonna get the Pixels. I know those Pixel Buds did recently come out, but I don't know if that's something that's gonna happen for me. You know what I mean? Again, like I was saying earlier, like I'm super proud of being a part of Team Pixel. At the moment, no, because again, money's kind of tight right now. So if they're gonna send me something cool, but if not, I'm not really my wallet's not in the buying mood to purchase stuff like this at the moment, especially because I have several pairs of like wireless earbuds that work pretty good. What's going down for your needs? Did I miss a comment from you earlier, by the way? You said something looks ugly for sure. All right, Tech for your needs said Michael. What's going on, Tech for your needs? All of my dogs are kind of going. Crazy. Come on, bro. Come on. Get inside. Or I'm just gonna leave the door open because these dogs just want to go in and out. And it is getting a little bit late, so I might be on only another like 10-15 minutes before I get off. Just to, and again, thanks for you guys for being here. By the way, again, I know, I guess it's kind of a forte for me to live stream at night because I'm live streaming like in the morning. I've tried live streaming during the day, and I get nobody. So I feel like most of my viewers when I get them are at nighttime. So I think I'm just gonna stick to live streaming at nighttime. Yeah, I mean, I think right now the wireless earbuds that I'm rocking are the Skull Candy. Like it's some sort of series earbuds that I got from them for like 20 bucks at Target. I think I got them for like 20 or 25, and they're pretty solid. So I'm gonna use those. If again right now, being a part of Team Pixel, if Team Pixel decides to send me the Pixel earbuds or airbuds, whatever you want to call them, I would love to review them as well, right? But for now, hopefully we'll see how that goes. Again, if the money comes and I can afford to buy them, we'll see how it goes. You know, it's surprising, but I really don't. They're not. I forget what they're not called. Well, I forget what they're called. They're not called that though. They're like just little earbuds that you again. They come in a little case. They're really good though. I mean, they work for what they cost. I was impressed. But again, I would love to test out the Pixel Buds. But if I can't, then okay. You know, I'm not. It's not. I'm not gonna lose sleep over it overnight. You know what I mean? And I think I was in your live stream earlier. We were chatting about stuff, right? I know you were gonna be in I know you were gonna be in Sneed's live stream. Did that already happen, or is that for another day? So I can keep an eye out for that. Let me know. And I wonder what Latrell's up to. I heard Latrell's in another live stream right now. Ooh, excuse me. I always end up eating before I do live streams. I don't know why. And it's always a bad idea because my stomach always gets a little upset. Okay, so you say for tomorrow. You say Sneed's live stream will be tomorrow, yeah. Okay, well, I mean, hopefully I get out of work at 3 tomorrow, so if it's in the evening, I might be able to catch it if I'm not here sleeping. I do have to be at work in like 6 hours. I have to be awake for work in 6 hours, so I should probably start hitting the shower so I can go to sleep already, right? All these dogs. These dogs are just being playful, playful, playful. But yeah, man, I mean, I'm super impressed by the Pixel 5a so far. Again, my only gripe is the screen size, man. I love the screen size of the Pixel 4a, man. I don't know why. And again, this is something I'm always going to complain about. I don't know why phone companies always think the bigger is better, right? Especially when it comes to screen size. You know what I mean? Again, I'm blind, but like I prefer smaller form factor phones. That's why I got the iPhone 12 mini to begin with, man, because the phone's tiny, man. Look at that. I can wrap my hand around both phones, you know. And again, even though I hate the battery life on my iPhone 12, you know, and I hope if iPhone decides to do a smaller phone series again, that maybe they up the screen size maybe up to about this size. I thought the Pixel 4a was the perfect size. So again, if we look at them next to each other like that, right, you can tell the difference between the iPhone 12 mini and the Pixel 4a. It's like night and day. Like it's a lot smaller, but I do love the size of this. I love the pocketability of this. You know, this phone, even though I have to charge it at least once a day now, again, super impressive. I literally use this phone to take a lot of video and pictures for certain. I've been doing a lot using this for my YouTube channel actually, and I actually will airdrop the stuff to my Mac Mini and I'll just edit from there. You know what I mean? I don't even use my SLR anymore, so I'm thinking about selling my DSLR because really, I mean, it's not like I take like crazy B-roll shots like some other YouTubers do. So. Let's see, 6 o'clock your time. So for you, it would be 6 o'clock. For him, it would be 8. And for me, it would be 7, I think, because I'm Central Time. I think you're Mountain Time. And he's East Coast. So I will take a look. Yeah, I love smaller phones, man. I think like the Pixel 4a and the Pixel 3a are really good sized devices. You know, of course, the Pixel 5a, you know, it's something that you get used to. Again, you know, this phone is huge. You know what I mean? It's still kind of easy to rock in the hand, right? It's not as wide, but it's really narrow. So it's, you know, I don't mind using this phone, but again, check it out. Let's compare sizes. I can literally put my iPhone in this phone. So, but for the most part, you know, the beautiful screen on this phone. By the way, it's got an AMOLED screen, in-screen fingerprint sensor. There's a lot of things to like about this phone that I hopefully will shoot another video on. Right. Let me go ahead and close that up really quick. But it just stinks because I mean, like I did the unboxing video since like a week ago. Literally, the unboxing video has like 30 views. So yeah, you spelled Michael correctly. Uh, I mean, I'm very Tito. I'm very fortunate that TCL has sent me a few devices already. Last year they sent me the 10 Pro, they sent me the 10L, and then they sent me the 10 ultra wide band 5G UW or whatever for Verizon. So they actually sent me three phones that last year, and they sent me two phones this year. So they sent me the SE, which I have over there on my other counter, and then they sent me the 20 Pro 5G. So again, their phones. I feel like people are sleeping on these TCL devices big time, man. Like, honestly, like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's hard for me to compare these phones to like other brands, right? But I put them up there, especially since their devices are not that expensive. Again, they're between the $300 and the $500 range. I mean, they have great screens, they have great batteries, they have great cameras. You know what I mean? The processing power, it's adequate for what it is as well. They're snappy, they're not slow phones. You know what I mean? So that's one thing that I'm like been impressed by the TCL phones as well. So again, I know this is more of a Pixel stream, right? But I gotta give them a shout out as well. And yes, Tech for Your Needs, you did spell my name right, so thank you for spelling Michael right. That's really the only way to spell Michael. I don't know if there's another way to spell Michael, but that's the only way I know how to spell it because it's the way you know, that's correct for me. You know what I mean? Looks like we got. And thank you all for smashing the like button, by the way. If you guys haven't smashed the like button, don't forget to do so, by the way. Did I smash my own like button? Yes, I did. Don't forget to smash that like button right there. That is like the most important thing. Especially for that YouTube algorithm over here, I want to make sure that I thank you guys first of all. Thank you all for liking the channel and following me on this journey. Right now YouTube, I don't know what's been going on the last couple of months. Viewership has dropped a lot. I'm hoping that it does pick up for the holidays. Right, I hate to say it, man. I'm only getting probably about 1,000 to 1,500 views a day. So viewership has dropped a lot, right? Compared to last year. Last year, man, I was getting like 2,500 views a day around this time, and now it's like again I don't know if it's the algorithm or maybe we're losing more subscribers, maybe, or people just aren't logging onto YouTube as much. Again, there's other platforms like TikTok, which I understand, right? But I'm always gonna be a YouTube guy. You know what I mean? TCL is yeah, I heard about that, Gene. What's up, Gene? By the way, thanks for joining. Yeah, I heard about that TCL is no longer going to be making the BlackBerry devices, which, it's understandable. Again, they were just making their devices. They aren't actually like the actual brand itself, right? Screw TikTok, lol. I use TikTok. I think it's entertaining, right? It's entertaining to a certain degree, though. I feel like I get lost in using TikTok sometimes. But, again, whatever your niche is or whatever you kind of like, TikTok is always going to bring something up that is related to something you like. So if they see that you're liking a specific content, they're going to keep bringing up that content for you. And again, sometimes these videos are like 20 seconds, sometimes they're longer. I've actually followed a few people on TikTok where like I actually follow their story. Okay? It is ADHD YouTube, but what is YouTube doing? They're trying to kind of counter that with YouTube stories or whatever you want to call them, YouTube Reels, just like Instagram. Instagram did the same thing, and now YouTube's starting to do that where they want you to look at their shorts. That's what it's called, YouTube Shorts. Hey Henry, did you come here to say hi, Poppy? Hey Chula, come on Chula. These dogs are just annoying me, by the way. Yeah. So again, I haven't tried out shorts yet, but I mean, for the most part, like I don't think I plan to do it. I mean, I do have you seen my TikTok, right? You know that I have TikTok, right? So whatever I post on there, I'm gonna post on there. I don't think I'm gonna transition that over to like YouTube. I mean, I probably could, but I don't think I'm going to. Latrell Jennings says this live stream quality looks horrible, unfortunately. That could be my phone connection, actually. You know what I mean? I was using my Wi-Fi earlier. And shout out to Latrell, by the way. And it is dark. I checked the phone temperature. Let's make sure it doesn't overheat. and it says it's 103.46. I downloaded that temperature up that I saw on your channel when with your videos. So the phone is hot, by the way, but I'm not worrying. I don't think it's gonna stop streaming just because it gets hot. You know what I mean? Uh, Gene says this live stream is looking great. Literal says otherwise. Shout out to McAllen. Shout out to Kenosha, by the way, man. What's going on in Kenosha, man? I mean, every now and then I'm seeing all these videos you're posting where like a lot of crimes going down in Kenosha. So what's going down, man? But anyways, my dogs are down here playing. I did see your foot. I did watch your video on the trail on 5A, man. And I really like your input so far on the 5A. And, oh, okay, these dogs are just being. Tito. Tito says B-Tech reviews is such fire content that it heats up the 5A. Oh, I'm sure, guys. I'm sure. Here, let me get that back because I'm actually kicking my tripod now. I don't think my content is fire at all, but thank you for saying that, by the way. I know the company Snap-on, but I don't know what's going on with it. What's happening with Snap-on? Sorry, my tripod is like my head was falling backwards there, and my dogs are playing. Oh my god, my dogs are playing with some stuffed animals that I bought for them earlier at the dollar store, and now they're literally, look, they're literally playing, they're literally playing with the stuffed animal guys down there. I love my dogs, but these dogs sometimes they just go too hard. Dude, Chihuahua, this dog weighs about 10 pounds, by the way. This dog, she weighs about 50 pounds. She doesn't look that big, but she is a heavy dog. And she's always fighting with my little dog. It's hilarious, so I love it. Let's see. 100-year anniversary celebration with Day Fair. Oh yeah, that's what I think. That's what I saw. I just got some free stuff from the Snap-on anniversary celebration. It was a lot of fun. Oh man, well, glad to hear. I thought something like shady went down. That's when you were like, oh yeah, like did you hear about what was happening? Like no, I didn't hear what was happening. What was happening? Give me the cheese man over here. Just kidding. Huh. I guess Tito was there. He says he saw you there. So what the? Okay, I don't know what's going on with this. By the way, did you guys get notified when I went live, by the way? It says I'm live here, right? But, like, I know sometimes when you have your notifications on, sometimes YouTube or the notification system just isn't working very well, so people won't see the actual live streams themselves when they're live. Hey, let's keep the hate levels down over here, guys. This is a PG stream over here, but just kidding. What do y'all want, huh? What do you want, uglies? I don't want you here. You guys need to go away. I don't know. Dogs just like are here, but yeah, YouTube Shorts. I got a notification that you went live, but I just took forever. Yeah, I think Tech for Your Needs says that you were on another live stream or something like that. I don't know if you were in somebody's live stream. And again, I'm not StreamYarding it right now, so I can't send you guys the invite. So I do apologize. You guys already know that I would have already sent you the, that if that was to go down, right? But in this case, I am just streaming on the Pixel 5a directly from the YouTube app. So that means when you run on CPT that you're late on everything. Oh yeah. Colored people time. Oh yeah, I know. I don't know anything about that because I'm whiter than white over here. So, and that's because I've got it. You guys probably can't tell, but like this is my tan. Like look at this is how white I really am compared to this right here. Like look at that. That's like night and day, guys. Like I'm super tanned right now. It's hard to tell on the camera, but you know what? Let's turn a filter on. Let's glow it up, or let's black and white me. Hold on. Let's pop me. There you go. The pop filter looks like more of my natural color, by the way. Aloha Android, man. Hey, man, by the way, Tito, I just big shout out to you, man. I love that, you're putting out a lot more content, and I really feel like you're just enjoying what you're putting out now, man. So good vibes to you and your channel, dude. Like, I'm happy to see that you're just pumping out content all the time. And again, I know that you will be a part of Team Pixel one day, man. Like that's just a given. Like, you know, I don't know how they missed you this year, man, but I know that you will be a part of Team Pixel uh soon enough, right? So and you're a patient guy, so I know when it happens, boom, I mean, I know that Aloha Ender name is going to go back to Mr. Pixel over here. So let's see. Let's see. After this, I'm going to watch Latrell's video. Some who I didn't get the notification. Okay, well, I think it was just a regular. I don't know if he was live, but I know he was whatever. Jennings says you're Mexican, right? I'm not really Mexican because I wasn't born in Mexico. Mexico is more of a nationality. It's not really a race. I mean, I was born here in the States. I'm Hispanic. My family is Hispanic, right? Um, you know, but I'm more of like native Indian, if anything else. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I think there's a little bit of confusion with Tech for Your Needs, but I meant the video I was watching from Latrell earlier was his Pixel 5. It was like your Pixel 5 like mini 5A mini review. So these dogs. Yeah, man, I'm Hispanic, bro. I mean, a lot of people think I'm Asian though, because I have like beady eyes, right? And my parents actually recently did an ancestry test, and like I think my dad's side is like partially Korean, like 1 or 2% Korean in there, so that might be a reason why I have like very small eyes. Again, my glasses magnify them, and I'm seeing just blurry now, right? But this is what I look like without my glasses, guys. By the way, like B-Tech reviews without the glasses. Oh, he's Asian. He's Asian all of a sudden. I have really small eyes. With the glasses, they look pretty okay, actually. Tito's like, oh, I thought you were Asian when I first saw your channel. A lot of people, you know what's funny about that? Here's a quick story, right? So, you know, I'm 35 years old, right? Obviously, I got out of high school a long time ago, right? When I was a senior in high school and we were doing, like, we were already graduating, I think, you know, after you graduate, the high school will hold, like, a little festival for the people that graduated, and they'll do, like, a lock-in where you can go and, like, hang out with your friends all night, like, one last time, you know? So I did that, right? And there was, you know, we would talk to people, you know, I would talk to people that I went to elementary school with, you know, and be like, man, like we're grown up, this and that, right? One of the guys that I think I had known since I was maybe like 8 or 9, you know, when we were like in grade school, you know, he was like, I don't know, we were talking about races or something like that, and he was like, bro, he's like, you're Hispanic. He's like, I thought you were Asian this entire time. I was like, what? Like, I'm not Asian. My last name is Basaldua, you know what I mean? How is that? Like, that's not even an Asian name, you know? Not Korean, not Filipino. You know, I could maybe pass, I think I would probably maybe be able to pass for, like, Filipino, if anything. But they're, like, more, Filipinos are a little more dark complected. But I have seen a little bit of light-colored Filipinos, so it really just depends. Okay, Tech for Your Needs says, I could see the half tie in you, Tito. Yeah, my brother actually bought those ancestry kits, Latrell, for my parents for I think their birthdays this year. So he wanted them to get tested for their ancestry.com or whatever. I think it's called 23andMe actually, but they basically just tell you where like where most of your DNA comes from. You know what I mean? And in most cases, my DNA actually comes from the European side of the world. So my last name is actually a Spanish last name. So we're like within all that area of Europe, like with Spain, you know, Italian, you know, British, you know. I even have a little bit of African ancestry in me. You know what I mean? You know, going back, if you go back thousands of years, you know, from families that migrated, you know, from over there to over here. You know what I mean? Again, you know, that's just how my family is, you know. Latrell's like, if you didn't know, I'm actually black, African American. Huh, I couldn't tell. It's really hard to tell. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. No stripping, keeping it professional, Michael. No stripping. I'm not trying to strip over here, Tech Grenades. This is not stripping, but you can tell, like, I'm more white complected. If I'm not in the sun, like during the winter, my tan is actually going to go away, and this is actually going to start blending in a little more. Oh yeah. Oh, you got some good lineage in you, Tito. Me again, I got like Korean, Spanish blood. Um, we're also indigenous to most of us. Like most of my mom and my dad's DNA is indigenous here to the U.S. Right? So we got a lot of that. Like we got a lot of like indigenous, like most of the percentage came from the U.S. here. No OnlyFans for me, bro. They're taking away nudity on OnlyFans. If you haven't already heard, which there's big news there also. Although I heard that they are gonna go back to nudity. I don't know. It's really weird. Believe me, if I was a girl, I would actually think about doing that and I wouldn't be doing YouTube videos. That's for sure. Be like tech with a tech reviews but naked or something like that. Yeah, right. It would be a different type of tech reviews, guys. I'll tell you that much. Anyways, oh, it's already almost 11:30. Yeah, so what Latrell's saying is they suspended banning OnlyFans sexual content, but the thing is, I heard I think I saw a couple tweets for it today that they are gonna allow it or something like that. I don't know what's happening right now, but I know a lot of content creators from that platform were moving to other platforms because of what's happening. So who knows? Ooh, that's a good one. Super Zone, by the way. Thanks for following my channel because you already know what's up. He's asking me 20 Pro or Pixel 5a. That's a tough question, man. Ugh. I would say Pixel 5a, honestly. Although the 20 Pro has a lot of good things about it, right? The Pixel 5a, I can already tell you right away that the picture quality is a lot better than the TCL 20 Pro. But this is still a great device also. I haven't connected a SIM to it, but from what I was reading, also you can actually use this on Verizon's network as well. Right now I have my visible SIM in the Pixel 5a. I am actually going to transfer it over to here because I want to see if I get any like 5G capability out of this as well. And I'm going to test out T-Mobile. I'm going to test out T-Mobile and Visible, aka Verizon, in both phones eventually. So I'm going to tell you this much: T-Mobile in my area works amazing. So I already can tell you that I'm going to get good connection speeds on both phones with T-Mobile. Now, Visible or Verizon in my area, it's not really going to be the same thing. So we'll see how it goes. But I think I would choose the Pixel 5a for the win on that one. Although again, I really like the the 20 Pro. You know what I mean? Again, I think at its price point, it's where it should be. Although the Pixel 5a, better solidly built phone and better camera. Let's see, what is Caseology sent me a bunch of cases and a screen protector for the Pixel 5a. Nice. I can't wait to see the videos on those, bro. Yeah, so again, what Tito's saying is the longevity of the Pixel 5a will go back to the operating system as well. Only thing that sucks is no unlimited Google Photos for it, which is kind of true. Although I think if you have like the original, or if I don't know if they're still offering it to people that had the original devices. I haven't gotten any notification about like not having any of that anymore, like the Google Photos anymore. But maybe because I've owned Nexus devices and I've owned like other Pixel devices, that maybe that's why I'm not getting stuff like that. Super Zone, thanks for asking. By the way, if you're gonna, I mean, I really appreciate you asking. Not a lot of people will ask for your input, right? Not a lot of people will say. Latrell, don't forget to smash that like button, by the way. I'm just one away from 10 likes, by the way. So you better smash that like button. If don't lie to me, because I know you haven't smashed it, by the way. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. There you go. I knew it. I knew it. Let's see, but my phone doesn't have 5G. Aloha Android. Wait, Latrell, do you mean your Pixel 5a doesn't have 5G, or is it not showing like the 5G indicator? Okay, it says Pixel 1 through 5 and early A series still get unlimited backups on Google. Yeah, so my Pixel 4a does have unlimited backup, which I'm happy. I'm happy, but the thing is, like right now I have like 5 or 6 Android phones that I'm using right now, so I kind of feel overwhelmed. But I know the Pixel 4a is one of them. And again, Super Zone, thanks for smashing the like button. If it wasn't Latrell, then it was Super Zone that did it for like number 10. Yes, the YouTube algorithm is finally going. The YouTube algorithm gods is finally going to notice me, and this video is just going to shoot to like 100,000 views instantly, like Mr. Beast over here. Yeah, right. I wish. I scared you when I asked you to smash the like button. Yeah, right. The Pixel 5a should have 5G, but my main phone with my 5G SIM card does. Yeah, I can tell you right now that much, that my Pixel 5a has mostly been running on LTE. But when I drive around the city, it'll sometimes pick up the 5G bands. But when I do a speed test on the 5G, I get really bad service. So I'm getting like 30 meg download, maybe max. So the Verizon or Visible, whatever you want to call it, 5G in my area sucks. Honestly, I get better speeds on my Pixel 4a with the LTE than I do with 5G on the Pixel 5a. I didn't like the stream yet. Bro, you need to like it. I need that 11th like, by the way. Tech Peekaboo is the name of the channel. Weird, okay. I'm gonna tell you right now, my Pixel 3a gets super good speeds, by the way. In fact, let's do this right now. Hold on. Let's just do this right now. So here is my Pixel 3a with the Spigen case, by the way. Shout out to Spigen, not sponsored, but you know, I love their cases because they're so inexpensive and they're so rugged. Here is my Pixel 3a. If you look at the background, if you guys are into Naruto, Sharingan, hold on, what the heck? I got like a bunch of notifications over here. Anyways, let's do a speed test. And again, I'm connected to LTE. I had it connected to charging. Let's see how good the Pixel 3a speeds are in my area. Uh-oh. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. I'm like at 190 on the Pixel 3a. It's like basically 5G speeds. Okay, hold on. My dogs are going crazy here. Hey. Alright, sorry about that. You guys already know. For those of you who follow my channel, you guys know I have crazy dogs. But you liked it, so look at my download speed, 184 and 6 upload on the actual Pixel 3a. Again, it's the Pixel 3a, guys. Again, I feel like I'm getting low band 5G in my area. Let's do this again. I got up to 200 the other day though when I was running a speed test. I'm super impressed by this. I don't get this on the Pixel 5a, although I am thinking about putting this SIM card in here and testing that out just to see how good T-Mobile's 5G is in the actual Pixel 5a, but I wanted to test it out under Visible first, but I might end up putting my Visible SIM card back in the Pixel over here. Ah, sorry, go. So there we go. I got 133. But if you guys look at the scores, let's see. Let's see, can I go to scores? Results, can I go to results? Here we go. So at one point I got 201. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. But at one point, here it is right there. I got 201 download speed. So yeah, that's super impressive for me, for the Pixel 3a, that's super impressive. And I actually, I overpaid for this phone for fixing it. I should have just taken it to like some guy that could just fix the camera sensor. But when I sent it to Google, they decided to say, or when I sent it in to, like via Google, they also said that there was something messed up with the speaker or something, which I had no issues with the speaker because I was able to watch YouTube and whatnot. But I mean, the Pixel 3a is still a very solid device in 2021. And if you guys are looking to buy a phone, let me know because I might actually sell this. So, and again, it's pretty much brand new, like no scrapes or scuffs or anything. Screen is very nice. There's nothing, literally nothing wrong with the screen. No scratches. You can bear. It looks like it's a brand new phone, honestly. And me having it in the case just makes it look even nicer. So, and again, that fingerprint sensor, boom, works extremely quick. So, let's see. What am I missing here? Hold on. Let's see. Smash. Thank you, Latrell. I saw that you unsmashed the like button. Okay. Oh, I got a dislike from him. That's okay. You're allowed to dislike my videos, Latrell. You get a pass today. Yeah, I'm gonna probably do a few videos. Latrell, if you're interested in buying it a little later, man, I'll talk to you about purchasing this. Definitely, I'm gonna lose money on this though. That's for sure. I'm gonna lose a lot of money. But yeah, I was thinking about putting in this SIM card into here, so that's what I plan to do. Let's see what is it? You put it back permanently. It's just a regular 3A. I thought it was an XL, but it's not an XL. It's just a regular 3A. But it looks white, but it's actually like a purplish. But let's see. I don't know why my screens are not clearing. This one's running Android 11 on it also. Um, but this is what I miss about Android 11 that you don't get on. Well, you kind of get it. Um, anyways, hold on. Let me close the door again over here. I'm gonna swap out SIM cards real quick before I end the live stream. One of them peed on the floor again by the door, by the way. So watch your feet over there. Look at the door. Or actually, no, Sheila, get over here real quick. Come on, Sheila. Come on, Sheila. Come on. Yeah, when the dogs were going crazy, one of them peed. Sorry, guys. Chula has to go away for now. I'm gonna go give her to my mom. Say, buddy, Chula, it's bedtime, mamas. Chula is going to sleep. No, I think it was Chula for a little bit. We're getting excited. Sorry, Chula. Yeah, no, stay there. Stay there. Stay there with Grandma. Sorry, Chula. Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Whew. Alright, so I do want to test out the 5G speeds on the... Okay, hold on. Latrell said I still use the Nexus 4 and Nexus 5X that I got from you. I still appreciate those devices. So again, yeah, man, I'm glad you like the Nexus 4, man, because that was actually one of my favorite devices back in the day. I miss it when it had Android 4.1 though, but I think the one that I sent you has like Android 5.0 on it, I think, or maybe 6.0. I'm not 100% sure. But I just was not a fan of the update once it updated from like Ice Cream Sandwich to Android 5.0, which I don't even remember the version of Android that one was called. Let's see, where is the SIM card tray on this? Okay, I need a bigger SIM card removal tool, so this might have to wait another day, to be honest. Because I think I need the one that TCL sends, because theirs is a little bit longer. Let's see. Are you gonna hop in a live stream or talk later, B-Tech and Aloha if I go live later? Latrell, I am actually probably gonna get ready for bed soon, man. Because I do work at 6 in the morning, so I probably won't be doing any more live streams this evening, man. But I will. If you guys go on after I get off, I'll watch y'all for a little bit. If you guys go live, so I'll make sure I get on. I'm just gonna watch though, as a watcher, not as a contributor, unfortunately. So yeah, guys, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and end this here. Again. Oh, I'm sorry, Latrell. I actually got to go to my day job, my actual day job tomorrow, right? So my main job, excuse me. I'm sorry, but yeah, I got to go to my day job tomorrow, unfortunately. Otherwise, this is just my side hustle for now. I mean, I get out of work at 3 tomorrow. I'm gonna be working 6 to 3. And I'm probably gonna come home and like sleep for a couple of hours. And I know Tito, you have your other live stream in the evening with Sneed, so I might watch that one, you know. But again, if you guys do one tomorrow night, we'll see what's up. You know, I don't have to work super early on Saturday. What's tomorrow Friday? Yeah, tomorrow's Friday, right? I don't have to work super early on Saturday. So I mean, if you guys get on in the late evening on tomorrow, then we'll see what's up. Of course, I'm gonna be watching SmackDown. I'm gonna be watching AEW Rampage tomorrow night as well. So I gotta catch that as well. But yeah, guys, again, I really appreciate y'all being here tonight. Again, don't forget to check out my channel for more coverage on the Pixel 5a. Most of the information I get is from Aloha Android's channel, so go subscribe to him also, by the way, if you guys are watching this later on, because he is one of my main resources when it comes to Pixel information as well. So again, big shout out to Aloha Android. Big shout out to Latrell also. Don't forget to subscribe to him also. Latrell Jennings, aka Ecentech. Those guys are my boys. Tech for your needs as well. And again, for the other people that were in here during the chat super zone, the other guy that was here at the beginning, I forgot his name already. Thank you all for being here so much. You know, definitely really appreciate y'all jumping in on the chat. Again, I know I don't do live streams often, man, but when I do them, I'm glad that you guys still come through and you guys will still join in and make the chats as interactive as they can be, right? You know, again, I know this channel will hopefully be full of followers that appreciate the channel for what it is, right? But again, you guys are my boys, right? These whoever is here with me today, again, I really appreciate it. Tech for your needs, Aloha Android, Latrell, whoever used to come by. There's a lot of other guys that I can remember, but for the most part, you guys are my top dogs. So again, you guys have a good night, and we'll see you soon. So again, thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys